Yo, what up everybody? I know you're wondering who is this guy. This is not what I clicked on the video for, but I am the subject of today's video. I'm actually a fellow YouTuber along with Matt. Shout out to him. He's a real cool dude. He's been my barber for about a year. But yeah, I am a fellow YouTuber. I focus on mainly anime related content. He'll have the link to my channel down below. I go by the name of YABOYROSHI. So if you're into anime, manga, or gaming, go ahead and check my channel out. You might find some stuff that you like. I'd really appreciate it. We do a lot of anime reaction videos. We do some comedy skits around video games and anime. We do discussion videos, as well as we live stream from time to time. I really appreciate it if you took the time, check it out, and sub if it's the kind of content that you're into. But I appreciate your time, and I'll let you guys get to the video.
What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Matt Get the Hands back to you with another video. And man, my boy, it's your boy Roshi, has a dope YouTube channel. If you are into any kind of anime, man, I watched a lot of Dragon Ball Z growing up, a lot of, Pokemon growing up. My daughter's into Pokemon right now. So he actually found me through YouTube and we linked up. He booked an appointment with me and I found out that he was a fellow YouTuber. So I was like, man, this would be a great, time to collaborate and, share some ideas with one another. So obviously I do haircut tutorials, right? So I wanted to do a haircut tutorial on him. No, guys, don't pray on his downfall. We're not gonna cut his dreads off. We're giving him a high taper on the sides. We're gonna line up underneath. You see where it's kind of dark, where the new growth is coming in? The lady that twists his hair is actually gonna use that hair to twist into the longer locks. But yeah, man, it was just dope to meet a fellow YouTuber and actually find out that he found me on YouTube. I've gotten a lot of clients through that as well. Social media definitely helped, even Instagram. But anyways, not to get off track. Yeah, so finally I was like, look, man, I want to record your haircut. I think it'll be dope, to see if any of my followers are into anime. We can link them to your channel. And he's like, yeah. So this is the haircut tutorial, guys. A high taper on the sides, and like I said, we're just gonna line up the back. We're not gonna taper it out. I just wanted to brush down the small hairs towards the back of the neck area to line that up, and not the actual longer hairs that's above it. But I'll explain the other side on the taper, what I did as far as steps. But right here I'm using my half guard to bring whatever the one guard left behind. And to be honest with you guys, for some reason I was actually having trouble blending this side in. But nonetheless, I just took my half guard, try to work that line out. You can see what I'm talking about. It's kind of dark in that area, and it could be that the hair was growing towards his ear, so I needed to turn my clipper a certain way. But for some reason, guys, I couldn't get that darkness out, but we get it out, trust me. But right here, I'm just using no guard, lever all the way open to kind of like remove that dark spot. And then I went back to my one guard and I started to see that it was blending and I wasn't actually raising my taper any higher than what it was. So right here I'm taking my one guard and I believe I have it in the middle. I don't want to close it all the way, and I'm just kind of going with the grain and I'm grazing those hairs right in the front hairline area. That way whenever we line it up, there's not going to be like long hair sticking up or anything. It'll be laid down. So again, guys, I went back. I know what you saw. I saw it too. So I went back and I started working that darkness just a little bit more. If you saw it, I know I saw it for sure, or vice versa. All right, so let me go ahead and explain the cutting steps. I created my first guideline with my outliner, and then I had the lever all the way open. I put it in the middle and then closed it to remove that panel. Now I'm gonna jump to my one guard all the way open, the lever. I'll put it in the middle, work my way underneath it, and then close it to kind of lighten that whatever the one left behind. So you see how there's a light spot, a medium spot, and a dark spot. Now I'm taking my two guards to the darker area because I want like around 2 to 1.5 in that area. I want some kind of contrast. I want light, medium, dark. So now I'm gonna take my one guard to kind of work the darker areas out. I don't want to raise my blend. I just want to kind of work underneath the 1.5, right? After I do this, to bring the blend together, you're gonna take your half guard, depending on what system you're using, YALL, Andis, Babyliss, whether it's a 1/16 or a 0 guard. If you're using YALL cordless seniors or YALL seniors, it's gonna be your 1/16 guard, okay? And that's also equivalent to a 0 guard. All right, so again, I start with the lever open because you can always take hair off, you can't put it back on. If it's not cutting with the lever all the way open, then you can close it as needed, right? That way it can cut. And again, just like this, the other side, I feel like it was just giving me, I don't know. I couldn't blend these darker hairs, but you know what? Not every client has the perfect hair. Not every client has the perfect canvas either. It's how you get past it and get past those obstacles to create the perfect cut. And there's no such thing as a perfect cut, don't get me wrong. But there's close enough. I've seen some haircuts almost close enough to perfect. But what I'm saying is, guys, don't give up. Don't give up. Try working that line out. Try working that darker area out. Use the corners of your blades. Use the lower guard. Just try to cut with the grain, against the grain, and it'll come back together. But right here, like I said, on the other side, I want to brush all the longer hairs back up into the longer hair, and we're lining up underneath it. That way the new growth can relock with its longer hairs up top. So we're making sure we're keeping that hairline natural. Wait till we put the front lineup on. It brings the whole haircut to life. So I'm using my cordless wall detailers, and I'm just taking that blade and following the natural shape of his hairline. And I created a round shape right here. And I'm favoring that corner to go over the ear. All right, so right here, you want to start in front of the client's head. Work your way to whatever, I guess, way you feel more comfortable working to the first time. I always work to my left, and then I'll come back to the right. Try not to push your client back. There are such things as cosmetic lineups, meaning you may have to, push it back more than normal, but depending on your client and what they ask for and your professional opinion, you may have to do that. But on this particular client, I didn't have to. I kept it natural. As you can tell, I put it right where it's dark, the vertical bars. Now we're gonna connect the top. And right there, so you've seen in my previous videos, I like to turn the trimmer off and brush down those longer hairs. Just make sure you have that trimmer off, guys. You do not want to have it on and then you end up giving your client a LeBron James. Let's be real. You don't want to do that. So make sure that trimmer is off. Alright, so now we're going to enhance the lineup, enhance the haircut using the cordless XL Get Beam cordless compressor by 245 and the Sean Cuts Hair enhancement card. And this is allowing me to create that crispy edge up, darkened up, and the enhancement card is giving me that barrier on where to spray. It's a power. Look at all the different cuts in that card. You can get around the ears, the mustache, the neckline, the beard, inside of the beard. We all got them clients that want to keep that goatee inside of the beard real sharp with like a circular lineup or even a square lineup. It's hard to get in those areas just spraying, with a business card or something. But this is the haircut, a high taper, blurry high taper, crispy lineup. I'm your boy, Roshi. Shout out to my client, man, for allowing me to create this content for you guys. And make sure you give my boy a follow, man. Subscribe, like, share, comment on both of our channels. Let's grow together, man. And as always, King Gifted. Stay gifted.